your phone up here?
It is. Crunch.
Just to make sure in case they call you.
Yeah. Yes, it's several days later and we're still dealing.
A week.
A week. Oh, yeah, it is a week. It's a week later and we're still dealing with this. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, grandchildren. Good morning, kitty cats who decided that they're going to play in the tub. That's fine if that's what they want to do.
They love playing in the tub.
They do. They do love playing in the tub. Well, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. How's everyone doing this morning? Is everyone doing good? Everyone excited for the Nintendo Direct today? The Nintendo E3 conference? What is that noise?
Was that their dishes on the floor?
Yes. They're fine. They won't break anything. Yes, it is exciting. People are excited for a variety of games that have already previously been announced, and we'll be able to see more of them, or games that have not previously been announced, and could they be? Is 2019 the year of Mother 3? The answer is no. Fun fact, no year is the year of Mother 3, aside from 2006, when it was briefly, in Japan, the year of Mother 3. So, if you didn't already see on Stephen Plays, I watched the Microsoft conference, and I managed to watch that and get that video out remarkably quick. I was actually very proud of myself. Today, Mao and I will be watching the Nintendo Direct. So unlike the Microsoft conference, where it was just me, Mao and I both will be watching the Nintendo Direct.
Yes.
Partially because Mao gives a crap.
I only care about Animal Crossing.
So yeah. You know they're going to announce a Smash character today.
I know. I'm kind of excited for that, but more excited for Animal Crossing news.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't know at this point who to even expect for Smash. I kind of, there's been a lot of speculation about people, like there's all these like very specific characters that have gone around the internet. Oh, it could be this person. It could be this person. The truth is, it's very likely it'll be someone from left field to be like, actually it's this person. And everyone will be like, oh.
Like Piranha Plant? Like.
Yeah. And like, that's fine. It's fine. Someone said on Twitter the other day, it'll be like a Nintendo Wii. Like an anthropomorphic Nintendo Wii. Like the arms. Can you imagine the arms? Like the legs would be Wii remotes and the arms would be like nunchucks.
You know what's good on eggs?
Sour cream.
Sour cream. Never done that before.
I'm glad you discovered something new. So, anyway. Jeff said, isn't that just Wii Fit Trainer? I mean, yes. So yeah, there's who knows what we're gonna get today. I'm excited to find out. I think it's gonna be a good direct, especially because one of the things I really like about Nintendo's conferences, for one, they only take up 40 minutes of my time. That's one of the reasons I don't watch Square Enix and Bethesda and all these guys is that they're 1.5 to 2 hours long, and a lot of times they don't even have that much information in there. Whereas Nintendo's is pretty like, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. So it's like to the point. And I think there's an element of succinctness just because it's not like a live show. And we don't have to wait for people to finish clapping for Phil Spencer. Anyway, let me read some of these alerts. We had subscriptions between the scenes to Spinach Wrap, Legend Con, BC 2014, Pika Danchow, Pichocho, Z-Deebs. I think that was the between the scene ones. And then from this morning, a 8-month sub from Hello Mozzarella 13, A 5-month sub from the Hero of Chaos. A 4-month sub from Casual Shadow JR. A 7-month sub from Jolly Roger Gay, who says, 7 months of breakfast. Well, I had breakfast before then too, but now I also have it with you. It would be kind of fun if someone was like, I have never had breakfast. This stream introduced me to the concept of breakfast. Thank you, Jolly Roger Gay. 200 bits from Real Moist Pony. Here so I can read their name. Thank you, Moist Pony. Also get 100 bits from Chaman. Able to catch both breakfast stream and a Nintendo Direct on my birthday. Happy birthday! It sounds like a pretty good birthday, not gonna lie. You get, especially if you have to be up this early anyway. We're largely bridging the gap between the morning and Nintendo Direct, which is nice.
And what else are you gonna do with that morning?
That's right. Wait, I don't know what you're talking about. But just wanted to throw it out here now for anyone who didn't see on Twitter yesterday. We are releasing Stephen Plays videos early today because I didn't want it to overlap with the Nintendo Direct. So when you're done with Breakfast Stream, you have a very short amount of time before the videos actually release on Stephen Plays, and you can watch today's episode of Mario Party. It's the conclusion to the college reunion board with Dan, Alex, and Nick. So you
My video came out yesterday too.
And if you haven't seen Mao's video, you can watch Mao's video. She did a finger painting.
Most of it.
Most of it. Well, there's background and foreground elements. The foreground is with a brush, the background is with finger painting of the final battle from Smash Ultimate's World of Light. So yeah, between that and the stuff launching on Stephen Plays, you will have... We're trying to give you stuff to watch. Welcome to Tuesday. We're giving you stuff to watch until Nintendo starts their Direct. Or nearly there. So that's what we're trying to do. We got a 2-month sub from Kikyo539. Only been a sub for a short time, but I'm a long-time watcher. Always love your content and the joy you bring. Thank you, Kikyo. I appreciate that. 7 months from Frog Puppet. Well, this is only like the 3rd or 4th stream I've caught live, and I won't get to stay, but enjoy the 250 as usual. Well, I appreciate you subscribing 7 months now, and I'm glad that you are potentially at least enjoying the VODs. That's important. Thank you, Frog. 2 months from Lady Echo. Thank you, Lady Echo. We've got 100 bits from Quack Team James, who said thank you for posting about Vegas Pro. That's right. That deal is over now, so if you missed it, I apologize. But they do tend to do that on average twice a year. So if anyone was like, oh man, Vegas Pro, and you didn't get it then, from what I've seen, it generally comes back around like November or December. And it really is an astoundingly good deal. Like, I think it's like $25 or something like that. And you get Vegas, which is, you know, a very robust editing software, especially if you're coming from something like, what's the one on Windows? Movie Maker. You just shrug. You don't know any of this, do you? You didn't grow up making home videos with your friends on your Hi8 camera and then putting it on your computer and editing it in Pinnacle software?
No.
Not everyone did that. We got a sub from Weren't Zero. Thank you, Weren't. 9-month sub from Skylight1963. Triple plus combo. Also, hi everyone. Hope you are doing well. Doing pretty good over here. Having some furniture woes, but they will hopefully not be woes for long. But we'll talk about that here in a minute. 3-month sub from MD Strader. Thank you, MD. 180 bits from Omega Cyborg. Another birthday. I'm so happy the birthday stream is on my breakfast stream is on my birthday today. Well, I guess it is for them birthday stream. And now I'm 21. Well, happy birthday to Omega Cyborg. We've got quite a few birthdays today. Let's see. We also got a 9-month sub from Auxime. 9 months of waking up by 6 a.m. to enjoy breakfast with my grandparents and fellow grandkids. I look forward to many more. Thank you, Auxime. And congrats on the triple plus to your breakfast. It's an I was thinking of it as an accessory, but I'm like, to what? I get breakfast, I guess. 9 months also to Crunchy Face. Thank you, Crunchy Face. 200 bits from Angming85. Good morning, Stephen and Mao. Good morning, Angming. Pride bits, actually. And as a reminder, it is still Pride month. And
You can still...
Twitch is still donating to the Trevor Project, and you can still earn Twitch Pride emotes if you have not already. 8 months from ComCody20. Whoa, has it really been 8 months? That seems crazy. Anyway, glad I'm able to catch another stream. Love both of y'all's work. Keep it up. Thank you, ComCody. Appreciate it. 200 bits from Angming85 again. Mal, your painting is amazing as always.
Thank you.
Honestly, like, they're right. And I really like it.
Thank you.
Specifically, my favorite part of the entire piece is Darkon's eye.
Yeah.
It stares into your soul.
It does. It really does.
And, like, that's kind of like a weird thing to... Like, I really like how it hurts me. I like how I think about it late at night when I'm staring at the ceiling. But that is probably my favorite part. Get a 5 month sub from Sudabite. Thank you, Sudabite. And then 3 months from Padawan Becca. There are literally raisins in my toast today. I traveled 2 hours so I could watch breakfast stream at Waffle House. Shout out to my friend John. He just heard raisins in my toast for the first time. That is amazing. I saw your tweet last night before bed. I saw that you wanted to do that. I'm excited that you're actually doing that. I think you're getting the full experience. I think that that's like...
Eating breakfast stream at Waffle House.
Eating breakfast stream...
Or,
Eating breakfast... Eating breakfast / watching breakfast stream at Waffle House is pretty stellar. And yeah, if you ever get a chance, for everyone watching, anytime you get a chance to go to a Waffle House, they have the jukeboxes there that have their Waffle House songs and are amazing and incredible. And like we have played a few of them, yes, like Raisins in Your Toast. There's like 80. There's like 80 of these songs. And they don't even have all of them on the jukebox either, because when I was there last time, I was looking for their Christmas ones, and they didn't have them on there. So they must do them seasonally.
Dang.
We gotta go Christmas, so we can listen to the Christmas songs. Anyway, Padawan, Becca, thank you so much. Enjoy Waffle House. It's a good choice. And congrats on your plus. All right, so let's talk a little bit about furniture.
I was going to say, it's also Jules' birthday today.
Is it really?
Uh-huh.
Well, happy birthday to our favorite spiky-haired guitar boy. Spiky-haired guitar grandchild, Jules. So the furniture was supposed... So let's give a quick recap for those who have not...
So when you do an IKEA order in America, you pick a day that's like tentative. And I picked this past Friday.
So 4 days ago.
Yes, that was the day I picked. That was the earliest day I could pick.
5 days ago.
Yes.
Sorry.
And then before that day was coming, it switched to Wednesday, the Wednesday before, 2 days before that, and then it switched 2 days more before that till Monday, and then it switched to Tuesday, so a week ago from now. And we didn't get any calls, we didn't get anything. It just said, hey, your order is in Atlanta, it should be delivered on Tuesday. That's what the website said.
Yeah, and as a reminder, this is last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday. So I called them after breakfast stream because we hadn't heard anything, and I thought, well, maybe they're still delivering it. And I called, and it took like 45 minutes on the phone before anyone answered. Spoke to a guy, verified my address, everything, and he goes, yeah, I don't know, let me call them, and then I'm just gonna put you on hold, and then I'll tell you what they said. So he called them, and they were like, oh, we didn't, like, have her number or something.
That was on Thursday.
That was Tuesday.
Oh.
And he's like...
Really? Okay.
And then he came back over on the phone to me. He goes, all right, they're set, you know, it won't be today, but they'll call you and set up the time slot. I'm like, cool. And then on Thursday, they called you right before breakfast stream. So it's 6 days ago.
Yeah, on Thursday.
No. Is that 5 days ago?
5 or 6.
This past Thursday.
Anyway, yeah, on Thursday, right before breakfast stream, they called me. And it was a lady from IKEA, and she said that they had been trying to reach us, and I was like, okay. So I talked to them. They said it was going to be coming Tuesday, which is today, and they also said
they verified that, you know, a truck could get down here.
Yeah, they want to make sure a semi could actually get to our place, and I was like, yes. And then the other thing that was so much fun, I think it's the most fun part, is they said, is there another number we could reach you at? And I was like, yeah, my wife's number, because she's the one that made the order and did all the stuff. So I gave them Mal's number, and they're like, oh, we didn't have that. Thank you.
But
and I'm like,
talked to
how?
The guy.
How did you not have it? Mallory's the one that made the order. Mallory's the one that put her number in there.
And checked it with the guy on Tuesday.
How do they keep losing your number?
I don't know.
Anyway.
So that was Thursday, and the website still says today, and well, it switched to today at once after last Tuesday. And then we haven't heard anything since Thursday, so we don't know if it's coming today.
When I talked to the lady on Thursday, I said, they're going to call the day before, right? And she said, yes, they will call the day before and give you a window that they will deliver it the next day. And I was like, cool. So as a reminder... Supposed to get furniture. Need from IKEA, need it today. Will we get it? I don't know, but if we do, I'll say hip hip hooray. Yesterday they were supposed to call. Did they call? No, not at all. Lady on Thursday said they would, but she was full of crap. I mean, she might have been true, but the person who was supposed to call me yesterday wasn't. Why did I choose a song that's so fast?
I don't know.
That it's so impossibly... difficult.
Come here, sweetie.
To come up with the lyrics.
You. Come here. I love you most. Come here.
I love you most. Come here. Sure. That is 5,000 bits from Bucky Boy 2009, who says, spiky haircut for Smash. Spiky hair... Jules?
Is his weapon hairspray in the guitar?
He can only do damage to himself. Spiky haircut for Smash. I don't know if you actually mean Jules. There might have been a character that you meant. But I was like, spiky haircut, I guess that's just Jules. Jules would be the best way to get an axe user in. So we're X-Lucky. Agreed. Jules for Smash. Jules will find out about this later and be like, why was everyone saying me for... Just another Fire Emblem character. Yeah, spiky haircut for Smash. It's just Fire Emblem. Either way, Bucky Boy 2009, thank you so much for the bits. I sincerely appreciate it. You have made a confusing morning wonderful. Because we still don't know if we're getting this furniture today. And
I'm going to call after breakfast stream.
We're going to call
before
and hopefully
the direct.
Find out. But Bucky Boy, thanks. Appreciate it. Hope your Tuesday is going super well. So yeah, we don't know. Honestly, we do not know if we're getting the stuff today or not, because they were supposed to call yesterday and they didn't. So they could show up today. I mean, like when I talked to the lady on Thursday, she seemed pretty insistent that they were coming today.
Yeah.
But also, they're supposed to call yesterday and set up like a time. So.
Yep.
I don't know.
My mug is holographic. I had plans for this mug that didn't happen because we were busy with moving.
In before they come during the direct. That is completely possible.
Yeah.
And if they do, then we're just gonna have to work around it. Fortunately, when you watch a stream on YouTube, you can pause it, which we will. Just have to pause it and be like, okay, deal with it then. Also. I didn't talk about this, but
I already ate mine.
I alluded to this with the GIF I posted on Twitter. That we got a Kringle. My parents recently celebrated their 35th wedding anniversary, and they went up to Wilmington for the afternoon, I guess. And they picked up a Kringle at a bakery. Is that where they got this?
Trader Joe's has those.
They get it at Trader Joe's?
Mm-hmm. They have Wisconsin
Really?
Kringles. Mm-hmm.
Because it's like a real one.
Yeah. It came from Racine. It did not come from Mike's Bake Shop, but it's still pretty good.
Anyway, for those who aren't familiar
Everyone
with
can get their own Kringle at Mike's Bake Shop's website, which is like something like wisconsinkringle.com or something.
What can you explain what a Kringle is
a Kringle,
for those who are confused?
Like a puff pastry, and it's in a ring. It's like the size of a toilet seat and shaped like a toilet seat. and it's stuffed with things. This one's stuffed with cream cheese, but they can be stuffed with like fruit or other things. And then there's normally like a frosting on top.
It's it really does look exactly like a toilet seat, but it tastes great.
And then over ChefCon, over New Year's, Lindsay had gone up to Wisconsin and came back during ChefCon and was like, oh, I'm gonna get some Kringles from like the Kringle place, which is Mike's in Green Bay. And so she went and got 2, and her mom was like, oh, I'm gonna get some Kringles for, you know, Lindsay's friends. So she went and got 2 Kringles, and then Lindsay had 4 Kringles and brought 4 of them down.
I mean,
for ChefCon, and we had 4 Kringles, and they were amazing.
Yeah, it's basically just a pastry with icing, and it's full of cream cheese.
Yeah, it's kind of like a giant Danish.
Yeah.
Chaz says, have you ever, or not Chaz, Paul said, have you ever tasted a toilet seat?
Also, this music. The Kringle.
And like, when Lindsay brought the Kringle in and was explaining it to everyone, or Haley was explaining it, one of them was explaining it, and like, I was like, everyone else did the same thing I did? Like, growing up, my grandma would get it, but we always called it coffee cake instead. And, you'd keep the knife in the container with it, and then you'd, like, cut yourself off your slice for breakfast, and then throughout the day you'd just go and be like, oh, well, the knife is here, and you'd cut yourself off a small slice, and you'd basically do that until the whole thing was gone.
The only problem with these...
And Haley said she did that, and Lindsay was like, yeah, we did that too, and I'm like, oh my god, everyone else does that?
The only problem with those...
Yeah.
And this is just inherent to breakfast sweets in general, is that they're sweet. And eating them in the morning is like, it's nice, but it also feels weird. Because I don't like to eat super, super sweet things. Like, every once in a while I'll have like a donut, and this is obviously an every once in a while thing, but this thing is really, really sweet. Because you have the cream cheese and also the icing, so it's like, my teeth feel like they want to die. We have 200 bits. We have 200 bits, 200 bits, and 200 bits from Angming85, who says, gotta get all those Pride emotes. I'm done now. Well, I hope that you got them. And also, every time you do the Pride cheers to get the Pride emotes, it gives them to other people too. So other people may have just randomly wound up with that, and you have Angmin to thank.
Heck, for you should go up to Green Bay. It's really worth it to go to Mike's Bake Shop.
Especially if it's your thing. You know, like that's apparently the place to get it. 3 months up from C3PJOE77. I haven't woken up this early in a month, so I'm glad that I got to catch the show with the show where Steven breaks down in song form. Love you guys. Well, thank you, C3P. That's so hard to say. I want to say C3PO.
3P.
Oh, it's C3P Joe.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
I was like, that seems like it would roll off the tongue better. It does. C3P Joe. I'm gonna call you C3. C3, thank you, and congrats on the plus. Got an 8-month sub from Luca18. Thank you, Luca. 200 bits from Elva Tyler. Furniture suspense. Elva Tyler's correct. I mean, like, I don't know if we're getting furniture today. Here's the thing. Oh, honey. Oh, I'm glad you love me. Please, that's my leg. Oh, God. He was just like, yay. Careful, buddy. The thing is, like, we're getting some stuff for the house. Like, we're getting some furniture that we're kind of making a coffee bar, which is exciting, but also it's storage. We have things that have not been able to fit into our kitchen, so we need the storage.
So they're just sitting in boxes still.
That. We're getting a new couch. That's exciting. But here's the thing that I actually care about, for real. I'm getting a desk. I still don't have a desk. I've been working off of a folding table. And the folding table bows up in the middle. So I have my keyboard on it, and like... and every time I type, if I type too much on the left, it goes bunk. So it's like bunk, 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 bunk. It's really bad. Really want that desk. it's bigger than the folding table, which is exciting. I'm gonna have more room, and then also it's flat. Thank you, Brandon. It's a seesaw keyboard.
The only thing we really need before Paul gets here is the couch, because there's nowhere to sit in the living room.
Yeah.
Everything else...
But Steven needs a desk.
Steven sort of has a surface that can work as a desk temporarily.
I've been working with it now for weeks.
I know.
And the other reason I'm looking forward to getting the actual desk in here is that I'm going to move where the desk is, and I'll be able to
put all the cables where the cats can't lay on them.
Yeah, I'm going to put things where they finally go. I've thrown things around haphazardly because I know that it's not the way it's going to stay. There's cables everywhere.
Paul says he'll steal a roll of plane seats for us.
I would be fine with that. It'd certainly be unique furniture. We got 302 bits from Nat Common. Kringle, they're the best. Mal, do you miss Spetcher's soda?
I actually don't know what that is.
I mean, I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's the correct pronunciation. Spetcher's soda. I'm assuming that is a Midwestern thing that you have apparently missed out on. Oh, Spretchers. Spretchers?
Is that a root beer?
People apparently know about this thing, but you don't know about the thing. Look it up, because you might be like, oh, it's a Midwest root beer. Even I feel like I've heard of Spretchers.
Oh, yeah.
Show me the label.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
No, that's not the root beer that I had you try.
You've had Spretchers?
Oh, yeah, it's the root beer that was on draft, Chaz says. At that
was
bar.
What was on draft?
Yeah.
That was the best root beer I've ever had in my life.
I spent a lot of time at Stevens Point, which has Point root beer, so that's normally what we had, unless we were getting, like, Barks.
You got there. We got there. Yeah. Yeah, that was the best root beer I've ever had. And I've had a lot of root beers. The best root beer, first off, you have to have on draft. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's no way anywhere in the world you're going to get a bottled root beer that's going to be anywhere near as good as it is on draft. If you can go to a bar, a legit bar where they sell adult drinks, and they have root beer on tap, you have to get it. Oh my gosh, so good. It's so good.
Senior year of high school, we had our polka band concert. We had Black Forest cake, and we had root beer on, like, we bought it in a barrel and had a tab. And we served it during the concert.
That seems like a great idea.
And we played polka music because my band teacher's in a polka band and just copied all their music for us.
Anyway, Nat Common, thank you for the bits. I miss Spretcher's soda more than Mao, but I know that I can get it by
visiting Chaz.
By visiting Chaz and going back to that bar. That was notably good root beer, and then there was another one I had on tap somewhere that it was really good. But just in general, if you can get root beer on tap, like, oh god, get it! It's so good. Root beer immediately soars to like the top of my soda list if I can get it on tap. Mm-hmm. It's so good. Anyway, Kayla Lala resubscribes for 9 months. Yay, 9 months! I've been sporadically catching this stream in the past few weeks, but thankfully I'm able to enjoy my coffee with you today. Thank you, Kayla, and congrats on Triple Plus. It exists. 9 months also from Felipe Coria 1. I wanted to ask this for a while now, but I always forgot. Steven, do you remember that character select video for Smash 4? I really want to know what's the name of the song that plays on it. Oh my god, I may know it. God. It's Hollywood something. I don't know why I know that. No, not iTunes help. Oh, Jesus. No, I don't need any help from iTunes. No. Can't I just type in H? Yeah. Oh, I need to sort by... Hold on.
Type in the search bar. You have a search bar.
No, I think it's this. That's it, right? Pretty sure that's it. Hollywood High by Silent Partner. I think this is I'm pretty sure this is the song. And man, it's been a long time since I've heard this. Yeah, This is I'm pretty sure this is the character select video used for Smash 4. Also, holy crap. The character select video was back when annotations existed, where you could choose the stuff, and now that was such an interest. Like, I understand why we don't have that anymore, but like, it was still a really interesting concept. Rest in peace, annotations. Anyway, Felipe, hope that helps, and also you get to hear the song. And thanks for 9 months of subscriptions. We got 100 bits from Armored Frog that just says moist. Thank you, Armored Frog, contributing to the moist collection. 200 bits from Aldo512. I know you guys are only reacting to Nintendo and Microsoft, but do you have any thoughts on Watch Dogs letting you play as Murder Grandma? I haven't seen anything about that. The only thing I've heard is on Twitter. I heard people talking about Murder Grandma, and I have no idea what the context of that is. What are you doing at night? What? Murder Grandma? But yeah, I haven't heard anything about it. And also, apparently, there's a new Watch Dogs game. That's actually the first I heard of that. It's like, oh, there's a new Watch Dogs game. I might catch some of the stuff. Like, I'm not going to watch any of the full conferences, but I might watch some of the stuff that sounds interesting. But yeah, I don't know anything about it. Aldo, thank you though for the bits. Got a 6-month sub from Marty Griff 1980. 6 months. So, what games will you be playing from E3? Mal's gonna be playing Animal Crossing. That's the big one I know that she wants to play.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the thing that's been announced so far that I'm most interested in is probably Luigi's Mansion 3. I know we've never covered those games on the channel, but I've played both of them, and I really like Luigi's Mansion, so I'd be interested in playing the third one. That's it, I guess. Oh man, that's awesome. We got pictures from Becca at Waffle House in West Virginia. Actively enjoying breakfast stream in a Waffle House. I love it. I wish I had the infrastructure set up where I could be like, boop, beep, boop, and like beam it up to the stream. But I don't have, I gotta figure out how to do that.
You know who can do that?
Chaz. Chaz can probably figure out a way where I can hit a button and it'll just magically be magic. Anyway, Marty Griff, thank you and congrats on Double Plus. Also got subs from KBRT Burhands and Captain Explodey Pants. I've been in that situation before. 200 bits from Sudabite. These breakfast potatoes are delicious and moist. Thank you, Sudabite. Oh no. She has arrived! No. 2033 bits from HQN Guyan43. We need more Peggy. Just kidding. Been watching your streams in the morning as I get ready for work, and now I am done teaching for the year. Hopefully I can meet both of you one day. Keep up the great work. Thank you, HQN. And congrats on finishing up the year. And congrats on being a teacher. Being a teacher in any capacity is really, really difficult. Really. HQ, yeah. Any capacity is super, super difficult. So, thank you. Thank you. Mouse.
People are not happy with how you pronounced that name.
Yeah, I realized I said HQN Guyan, and then I realized it's NGUYEN, and I know that I will slaughter that. I've seen that. I know that that's a name. Is it, how do you pronounce that? Is it Nguyen? Guyen? Is it just pronounced Wen? It's just Win. Is it really? I've never had to actually say that. Jeff says just don't. It's too late. HQ Win. Okay. Pronounced. It says, just finished my 6th year of teaching, 5th year at the school I'm at. Also, please call me We Win. We Win. All right, I'm going to try and remember that. That's a word that I have seen. That's a name I've seen and have never actually pronounced. So, and Guyan was what my very Western brain sad, but we win. I will do my best to remember that. Thank you, we. And then also 500 bits from Padawan Becca, who had said, please check Twitter, and Mal was on it. Mal's always a step ahead of me, which I appreciate. Thank you, Padawan. And while I'm thinking about it, it's bean time. Everyone's talking about the beans. Does the beans still work?
It says roll. It popped up in chat.
Did the beans work?
There they go.
Oh, there they go. So you guys have to understand something about...
how the beans work?
About how the beans work. It's very, very, very important. I changed a bunch of stuff to allow us to do the gaming stream we did on Friday. So this morning I was super freaked out because I'm like, crap, I don't know if things are working. So I woke up early to test everything, and there's a part of me that's like, dude, does everything work? I have no idea, and I wasn't sure. So I had to click a bunch of buttons and make sure that things were working, and I was only like mostly sure that it worked. But it does. Chess says, please don't break my precious system. It's bad because in my head I'm like, we're going to do a gaming stream. How many hours do I need to set up for that? 3. And then, of course, like, right up until we're about ready to go live on last Friday, I was like, you know, in your head, it's like, it should be easy, but it's not. And then when I'm done, I have to change things back. And I did the extra effort to make sure that it's easier in the future. For example, the Stream Deck, I actually made a new profile. So there's Breakfast as a profile that it's just, we have that, but then I can also change it to gaming.
And it changes.
And it changes the buttons. And then those correspond to a different scene collection on OBS. I should have done that a long time ago. But I didn't. But I'm finally doing it. Anyway, special shout out to all of our patrons. Patreon.com/StephenGeorge or Malmakes. We appreciate it. And I updated it last night, so it is up to date. My apologies to everyone for the first part of June, because it was from the last one. It was from the last month. I'll get 100 bits from Campbell Zoop. What are you guys expecting to see at E3? Or what are you most excited about? Is it yours just Animal Crossing? The thing I'll tell you, the thing I'm most excited about for the entirety of E3, legit, is just getting a new Smash character. Because I know that they're going to reveal a Smash character today. And I feel strongly that it'll be available today. I really believe that. I believe that if they're trying to release 5 before February, and it's June, and we only have 1, I bet you anything that they're going to say, hey, here's a Smash character. Oh, and you can play as it right now. So that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, there's things that I've seen people say in chat that I'm interested in. Like, it'd be cool if they announced Pikmin 4. It'd be cool if they did, what's it called? How you can play NES games on Switch?
Virtual console.
Yeah. If they did that for Super Nintendo.
I mean, it's in the Switch.
Yeah.
People have data mined it, and it's in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of when they're going to turn it on.
It'd be cool if they were like, we're doing a N64 Classic.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, Mother 3. Like, that would be, like, a big thing, but, like, I just giving up all hope on that. I don't know, man. Maybe Doug Bowser came into power and was like, hey, we're doing this now, because I ain't putting up with...
The joke of it.
With 10 years of this bullcrap. Reggie had to put up with the tweets. I'm not putting up with that. So, I mean, that would be neat. And also, you know, because someone said SNES Online, that's really neat, and that's really true because the NES one has the online capabilities. You can play NES games online. That's super neat. Mm-hmm. I mean, you've been able to do that for years with NetPlay, but now you can do it officially, and that's cool. So I would love that. That would be really, really awesome.
I was hoping that ding was IKEA. It was FedEx saying my Blick order is delivering today.
I mean, but that's exciting.
Yeah.
Other things I'm excited about, Link's Awakening. I'm mostly excited for people who are huge fans of that game to get it. And I mean, I love Link's Awakening too, but there are some people where like that game specifically was like their childhood. So I'm excited for them. But I don't know. You know what I read online?
What?
Someone said the thing they were most excited for. Like, I guess they were asked, like, what's one thing you want to see at E3? Doesn't matter how realistic it is. And they were like, a Seinfeld fighting game. And I was like, that's what I want. That's the best idea I've ever heard.
Gold, Jerry. It's gold.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I would love it.
Yeah, I know you would. I would too.
Who do you play as? I play as Elaine mostly. Elaine's my main, but I dabble in Putty.
I love Putty.
Yeah. Not just Seinfeld, 90s sitcom crossover fighter. Kramer. That's what I really want. But, you know, if you don't dream big now, when can you? Thank you, Kokai. Seinfeld Fighter Z. Kramer for Smash. That's fine, too. I mean, the Ray Barone. I think that'd be really cool. And the thing is, there is nothing truly off limits. Like, you can't come up with an idea anymore and be like, well, that's impossible. Bullcrap. Bullcrap. I don't believe that. We've gotten some games and some ideas for things that, like, how does that exist? It was less than a year ago we got Kingdom Hearts 3, a game about Final Fantasy and Disney. That doesn't make any friggin' sense. You can't tell me we you know. I saw Chaz's message. I looked over to see if you saw it. You can't tell me that that's not a great idea. Anyway, Chaz, I could talk about Seinfeld for an hour. It's just a good show. And it's still a good show. And it would be funny, and I think that there is a market for a Seinfeld fighting game. That's all I'm saying. 135 bits from Generic Juicebox. Miss being able to catch every stream, but at least I've been able to teach all of my coworkers the significance of raisin toast. Love both of you nerds. Thank you, Juicebox. I hope that they have seen the light, or seen the raisins. We win gifts a sub to Family Jewels! Spiky Hair Guitar Boy! Spiky Hair Guitar Grandchild. Thank you, Weewim. I appreciate it. And Jules, if you see this VOD and are totally confused, good. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. What was I going to say? So, we don't know...
No.
When they're gonna...
No.
Okay.
I mean, let me see if the website says anything. Keep talking.
Okay. Whenever we finish breakfast stream, you're gonna call?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, there's a... God, it would be the saddest story, but there's a chance that Thursday's breakfast stream could be... I mean, basically us saying, we still don't have our stuff. But, you know, we won't know until today. It is a little frustrating that we don't have a time frame. Because we don't have any groceries for dinner, right?
Correct.
Because, like, we were going to go out and get some groceries so we could make dinner tonight. And they can deliver up through, like, 8 p.m.? I think.
Come on, website.
And if they can deliver that late, then it's like...
1,700 hours?
When do you go? Oh, 5. Oh, that's not terrible. So basically, after 5, they're not coming.
The website still doesn't say anything. It just says arrived at local delivery company in Atlanta on the 29th.
Okay. It's fine.
I'll call.
It's fine. It's fine. Luna Boy asks, are you going to do a stream reacting to the director or just a video recording? A video recording. The reason... Satsy says they've lost German. Shh, no. The reason I like doing a recording as opposed to a stream is that if we do a stream, you have to watch the entire stream again. And that's not inherently bad, but I prefer doing the recording because then I can cut it up. For example, the Microsoft conference, that was 90 minutes long, but instead of making you watch the full 90 minutes, you can just watch my reaction of 18 minutes. So, because I don't need to react to the other 72 minutes. You don't need to do that. So that's my primary reason for doing the videos. So the downside is you can't watch, you don't get to like watch it with us.
Yeah.
But also, if I feel like if I streamed it too, I would have to fill time, and I would talk about stuff I wouldn't have talked about normally. So it's easier, and I think the content's better if I just record it. Personally. Thank you. I did do the math on that. Mario Maker 2 demo would be nice. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool, but also at this point, we're so close to release.
Uh-huh.
That I'm like, we win! It's the joke. Because we win. Summoned Peggy, and Peggy says, "Wee!" So they wrote, "Someone summoned me." Lol. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We win. Thank you, and thank you for teaching me and you and collectively the chat about name pronunciations. Trust me, and I have so much more to learn. There's going to be more names in the future that come up, and everyone will be like, "Stephen, no," and I'd be like, "So how you do that one?" But I appreciate it. Thank you. And we got to see Peggy twice today. And we got to see her in a safe way where she's not in our internet lines.
Yet.
Puma Brettle says that's not how to say Stephen. It's actually pronounced Stefan. Anyway, we win. Thank you. I appreciate it. View Peggy safely. CDE asks, most out there character for Smash. I don't know what to believe anymore. The one I want the most, that I think is most realistic, is Banjo. I think Banjo-Kazooie is still realistic, and it's weird because when so many people talk about something, you get your expectations set to that, and like collectively the internet has decided, like, well, I guess we're getting Banjo.
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, over in NOJ or Sakurai Studios or whatever, they're like not even thinking about Banjo. And they're like, no, what people really want is this character that people vaguely remember. Goemon from Goemon's Great Adventure and the Goemon games. You know, so like, who I don't know. Who even knows? Like, Banjo is probably... I mean, that would be great. Banjo is probably my highest pick for realistic character. And I think it could be realistic, but like, who knows? Sora's reasonable.
Yeah.
Honestly, with Kingdom Hearts 3 launching recently. Be a good chance. If they can get Kingdom Hearts 3 running on the Switch, I don't know if they can. Switch is certainly not as powerful as the other consoles, but if they could, that'd be a pretty neat little way to announce that. Like, hey, Kingdom Hearts 3 for Switch, and also Sora is in Smash. And then, you know, I've always wanted Geno, so will we ever get Geno? I don't know, probably not, but we got K. Rool. I was pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
He-Man. Yes, Thomas. If Goemon's revealed, I swear you are a psychic. Well, I don't expect Goemon. Honestly, Shantae is a much better fit. Honestly. That seems... And even that's, like, not realistic. Gina won't happen, Square is stingy. I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. But again, like, at this point, the way I operate is I don't get excited for any of these characters. I just sit back and say, all right, just show me what's coming. because I don't want to. I don't want to get my hopes up about something and then it not happen. So I'm just kind of like, whatever. Just show me what you got, and we'll go from there. Axame gifts a sub to giraffe ____. That's like the neck, like giraffe. Thank you, Axame. Appreciate that. I finished my Kringle and my coffee.
Nice.
You proud of me?
Yeah. I've been buying, well, I'm out of the one I bought, the chai tea from Trader Joe's, the concentrate.
Yep.
It's very peppery. It's my complaint about it.
Peppery?
Yeah, I put pepper when I make chai tea from scratch, but it's like extra peppery. Like there's a pepper bite.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know what that's about. How about a Resident Evil character? I mean, would it be super cool to, like, be Leon? Yes. Leon Kennedy for Smash. But, like, I don't know. Again, I'm not getting my hopes up for anyone. That being said, do I strongly feel that they will both announce a character for Smash today and have it available immediately? Yes. Yes. Yes, in 2 hours. In 2 hours, we will get into Direct that almost certainly will reveal and release a character.
Yeah.
Don't know who it's going to be, but that much I feel strongly about. And I would be upset if they chose that as the wait one more thing, because they tend to do that.
Yeah.
And I hope that there's a legit, like, big surprise, big game reveal.
Other than a character reveal.
Pikmin 4 seems like a good fit for that. Or a Pikmin compilation game
Carlos
or something.
is here. Do you see the emotes?
That's him. That's spiky hair guitar boy enjoying some toast. Wonderful. Hi, Carlos. Welcome. Hope you're having a good morning. Getting excited for the Direct. Chibi Robo would be such a good addition to Smash. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Honestly,
that is a good one.
I like that one.
Carlos is Chrono.
I mean, I don't believe it would happen, but I mean, yeah, whatever. Again, I'm not getting my hopes up, so it's just whatever happens, happens. We win gifts a sub to Insane in the Rain, putting Carlos at 6 months at the double plus. Thank you, we win. Appreciate that. I'm sure Carlos does as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited.
We rated Carlos on Friday.
We did. I
sent a message after that, and she thought it was funny too.
Yeah, if anyone missed the stream on Friday, we have the first part of that, the Baba Is You part, out now, and the Cooking Simulator part will be out this coming Sunday night. And it really was one of the most interesting raids, I think, in history. It was an unintentional double raid.
Because we were ending, and we were like, oh, Masay's live. And then someone was like, no, she's ending too. So we're like, oh, Carlos is live. So we raided Carlos, and she had the same thought, like, oh, I'll raid Steven. And then, oh, he's ending, no, I'll raid Carlos.
Yep. So it ended up happening simultaneously. And that was interesting. What was so interesting is when you do the raid, it takes you over to their chat.
Yeah.
And to see someone else's raid message and be like, that's not what we agreed on. And then you realize that actually what's happening is it's Masay raiding too. So, yeah, like Brandon said, from 25 viewers to 625 viewers. So that was pretty neat.
It was fun.
It was neat to be a part of that. But yeah. I don't know how often that happens. Maybe one day we'll get to the legendary triple raid. I don't know. Anyway, any final things? Any final, like, E3 predictions or hopes, Mel, before we end breakfast stream? No?
No.
The only thing that I really want, and I sincerely hope we at least get one, we'll probably at least get one, is I would love to see more Wii U ports to the Switch. There are some legitimately good games on Wii U. I just sincerely hope we see them. I mean, like, there's so many people that didn't get a chance to play some truly spectacular stuff, and I hope that it starts happening. And they've been doing it, and they've been doing like deluxe versions too, where it's not just the same game re-released. Like they're changing things and adding things, adding more worlds. They did it with Captain Toad.
Yep.
They did it with New Super Mario Bros. Wii U. I would be very surprised, honestly, if they don't do it with Cat World.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks, because I guarantee you, if they do it to Cat World, they will almost certainly add like another world or something. And then I'm going to feel obligated to get Alex and Haley back here to do more Cat
And they will
World.
be thrilled.
Alex will be like, go to hell, and then just hang up on me. But they'd actually come and they would do it. It would be fine. Yeah, so Cat World, I think, is a possibility. It'd be interesting to get the Mario Galaxy games from the Wii era, like ported. But those sold well. But I mean, people would be wanting to play those again. So I don't know. But we're gonna find out really soon. We're gonna find it really, really soon. Also, I had the Stephen Plays stuff scheduled for 11:30.
Yeah.
To give instead of 12, so people could watch it early. I'm actually gonna move that up. I'm gonna move that up so people can watch it even sooner, so they have something to watch, and they'll be all set. So I'm actually gonna schedule. The Mario Party episode, I think, for 10:30. So you're gonna have plenty of time to watch it. So it'll be out in half an hour. You can watch the Mario Party episode nice and early, and then get ready for the Nintendo Direct at noon. We will be watching at noon, and I will get that video out on Stephen Plays later, basically as soon as I can. So I'd say, based on how long it took me for the Xbox one, probably less than 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So by 4 p.m. Eastern, it should be out there, unless something goes terribly wrong. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the breakfast stream, and then I'll go change the.
And I'll call
release.
IKEA.
Yeah, everyone, cross your fingers for us today. If not for anything else we ordered, like, I know that we're trying to work on the house, but I just really want a desk. Just really want like a flat surface. The Seesaw keyboard is just not really that fun, and I'm hoping that today is the day. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I hope your Tuesday goes well. Thank you for the love and support through the subs and the bits, and thank you for teaching me how to pronounce words and names. I'll get there one day, I promise. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. We will see you on Thursday at 9 for another breakfast stream. And be sure to tune in to Stephen Plays. I will have the Mario Party episode out at 10:30. That's half an hour from now. And we'll have the Nintendo Direct reaction later today.